Okay, so gonna come back with one more video. I had to fix the girl's hair because she was looking bougie as hell. And the girl's eyebrows, I don't know why. These are my quick eyebrows, so don't judge me. Okay, so we're just gonna talk about dreams lately because a girl's been having some freaky dreams lately. And I just can't. Like, how do you put into words, like, when you dream about someone dying and they're so close to you, like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So the dream I had, my last dream slash nightmare, I woke up in tears. I woke up like grabbing my husband's arms because it was just terrible. Like how do you explain to your sibling that you had a dream of them dying? And just the previous day they were talking about, because it was his birthday the next day, and he was saying, wow, it's just another year closer to death. Like me, I take that seriously. I take when people want to talk about, oh, like I'm just gonna die and you're gonna let it happen. Like I take that very, very seriously. I take that to heart because you're my family, you're my blood, and you want to talk about dying, like, or death in general, but it's not funny. Like it's not funny whatsoever. Okay, so I guess I was in my house in my dream, and no, my bad. I'm like skipping to my dream, sorry. It looked as if I was sitting in my dream. I wouldn't say I was at an amusement park, but we were just sitting down, and I remember being behind my little brother, and his neck was like turned like this, and he's very tall, so you see his back and then you see his neck slanted in my dream. And I remember telling them, like, why'd you stop? Like, what happened? And they're like, I'm so sorry, like, I hate to tell you this, but your brother's neck, like, it snapped and it was an accident. And I don't understand when they're telling me it was an accident. Like what happened? I keep asking them, like, what happened? Like, tell me what happened. And they're like, they just keep apologizing to me. And I'm just like, how can you do this to me? Like, I don't understand what was going on at the time. All I know is that my brother was gone. Like, his neck had snapped. Sorry, I have something in my eye. All I know is that my brother's neck had snapped. I don't know where I just know I was sitting behind my brother, and he was right here. And I have, like, maybe 2 people come up to me telling me, like, I'm sorry. So then I would say in your dream kind of moves faster in your dream than as you are sleeping, I guess. I think that's how it goes. So it's like a few days go by and we all mourn him. Like, mourn, if you don't know what that means, like, we all just take it in, and we just I guess try to accept that my little brother's gone. And when I say my little brother, because I have 2 little brothers, I have one, Joseph, and then I have my brother Jacob. So this is my second little brother, Joseph. They're like, okay, he's gone, like, what are we gonna do now? Like, and I'm just listening to, like, everybody chit chat, and they're like, what we're gonna do now is just, I guess, remember him as he was, remember him as being funny, and we're just having a conversation about him, I believe, in the kitchen. And I remember hearing in this ear, because I don't know, like, I remember just hearing it on this side. I remember hearing somebody laugh, and I'm just like, that sounded like my brother, the one that's gone. And I'm just like, I'm probably still mourning myself and still trying to take in what had happened prior in the dream. So I just blow it off, I ignore it. And I remember looking at something in my dream, like a table or like maybe like a wall. I think it was like a white wall. And I see this like really fast. Like, you know when you see something and you know you saw it and you try to look back to see where it was and it wasn't there? Like that. Like I saw something maybe like whoosh by, like a shadow, right? And I'm just like, okay, that was weird. So that happens, and maybe later in the day it's me, my dad, I believe my mom, and I think that's it. We're sitting in my kitchen. They're sitting down as far as I know, and I remember standing up because it's my kitchen. You walk in and there's like the stove, the sink, and there's a table in the back door. So they're sitting on the table right there. And I remember just leaning against the counter, and how I'm facing the fridge, and then there's like the garage door on the table, so which is them next to me on my left. And I remember like I saw like a shadow again, but like it brushed past the living room to the fridge. Like it's in between, like there's a fridge in the living room and there's like a doorway. And this is exactly how my house is. In my dream, that's how my house is now. So I remember clear as 100% as I can remember, I saw like his shadow. And my brother is super tall, so it's his shadow like is tall, and the shape of his nose from his lips, like it was very detailed in his shadow. And I remember hearing him laugh again in this ear. And he's like, Marilyn. And I'm like, yeah, Mom. And she's like, what? Like, I didn't call you. I'm like, I just heard you say my name. No, I didn't. And I'm like, okay. And I feel like this right here. Like, Marilyn, I'm right here. And I'm like listening. It's Joseph, I'm right here, which is my brother that died in my dream. And I'm like speechless, like so speechless. I'm like, how is this happening? How is this possible? And he's like, I'm still here. Like, please tell Mom and Dad I'm still here. And I'm like, I can't do that. And he's like, why not? I'm like, because you're not here. Like, you're just like, maybe like in my imagination, maybe like my mind is playing tricks on me, but you're not here. And in my dream, I'm like, I feel a tear come out of my eye. I'm like, Joey, you're not here. And he's like, tell them I'm right here. Like, my brother is like in my ear now, like getting so mad. Tell them I'm right here. Please tell them like I'm still here with them. I'm like, you're just gonna make things worse. Like, just stop. And my fridge is a double door, and then there's like this little cabinet near the fridge. I'll probably show y'all in another video when I'm in my kitchen how exactly, like where I was standing and what it looks like, to where he walked up to the cabinet and slammed it. I told my parents, like, after he was like getting mad at me, I was like, I feel like I could feel, I told them not that he was there, but I told them, I feel like in my heart, like I feel like Joey's presence is still here. Like, it feels like when I walk the house, I feel like he's still here. And they're like, stop, Marilyn, he's gone. And that was it. That's all I said. And they got up and left because of what I said. They were upset. So when they left, and he's like, why didn't you tell them I was here with them so they can feel like comforting? And I'm like, because you're not here, Joseph, you're not here. So he goes up to the fridge and opens the door and slams it. See, I'm here. Opens the cabinet. See, I'm here, man. Like, tell them I'm here. and I start crying, I start freaking out, I start hyperventilating in my dream. And I think that's when I woke up. I sat up and I started crying. I was like, this dream happened. How do you say it? It happened the night before my brother's birthday, which was the brother I'm talking about right now. His birthday was on the 25th. This dream happened October 24th. So it was like we were having a conversation about what he was gonna do for his birthday the next day, and he goes, nothing, just work. He's like, there's nothing special about my birthday. It's just another year closer to death. And that's what, I guess, like, that glued to my mind. Not to where I was thinking about it, like, constantly what he had said. But I guess it, like, made a sticky note in my brain, like that he had said that. And I guess my mind went to sleep looking at that sticky note, I guess, in the back of my mind. And me having that dream that he had died. And I remember waking up, and the first thing I told my husband, I'm like, I'm not okay. Like, I just had a dream, a bad dream. I was like, can you please get off the bed and go check if I had opened the Bible back up? And, like, if you're going to hear me say open the Bible back up is what I mean, because I had cleaned my room to where I had took everything off my dresser. And when I had closed my Bible, my husband witnessed this. You can believe me or not. It's a brown Bible. I will, like, show you in another video that my dad had gave me. I closed it. Before I closed it, I said, sorry, God, you see that I'm cleaning my room. I promise I will open my Bible back up tonight. I need to get everything off my dresser. I specifically said those words, and I don't know if God just did not like that I closed the Bible, or God just maybe forgot that I had closed my Bible. But it's not something I would do to offend God or Jesus Christ, in his name. God knows where my heart's at. God knows that I meant to open my Bible back up, but me, I have a thing to where I easily forget things. So yeah, and I had woke up freaking out. It was my brother's birthday that day. I wanted to tell my mom and dad, but they're like, we don't want to be talking negative on your brother's birthday. Don't speak anything negative about him. Bring it up tomorrow. Let us know. And I ended up letting them know the next day, and they were like, what could that mean? And that was it. Like, it just felt so real that tears came to my eyes so bad, Well, I'm gonna be uploading, like I said, maybe twice a week, but who knows? It's not really guaranteed. But I really want to get the hang of just talking to a camera, basically, and letting y'all know the dreams that I have lately, and that it's not normal. Like, there might be people watching this saying, like, I have dreams like that too, and, like, what could they possibly mean? So we are calling it quits right now, and I will see y'all guys in the next one. Subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you just didn't believe my story. It's up to you guys to believe what you want. I believe in everything. I believe in what's out there. I believe that there are more than just humans on this earth, but we can talk about that in another video, guys. Okay? See ya.